Howdy Knights, my name is KJ Dobbs, and a long time ago when I was just a wee lad, I was a middle school student. We made a golf course on paper with math. The 7th and 8th graders at FMS are showing my STEM class up by far. They're building a full 18-hole putt-putt course with all the fixins, including hills, loops, and even some puzzles. I got the chance to talk with Mr. Barron, one of the STEM teachers at FMS, and a few of his students to ask them a few questions about their process. So let's see why they built a course of this scale.
My initial idea was to do ones that they would make on their tabletops out of, stuff you could find at home, like cardboard boxes, macaroni boxes, straws, things like that. So I went to Mr. Jenkerson so I could get a little bit of money for it and just ask for it. And he said, well, why don't we just make a life size? So one of the things we're going to use them for is probably the Blitz Days, and hopefully we have one coming up pretty soon. But even we don't, we also talked about maybe doing like an after-school club, a golf club after school. We also talked about just, sometimes fun days, when the teachers are here, having like a mini golf tournament, things like that. So, and again, there's probably more options that we can use it for, but that's our starters, so.
He kind of showed us what to do, what the measurements are, and we drew it on paper, and it kind of just, decoration, just everything kind of just took off. We're almost done with it now. It's really fun. I'd suggest the class if you like hands-on projects and all kinds of stuff.
I think the only thing is, we try to make sure we ask the kids, hey, stay 6 feet apart, keep your mask on, things like that. It did get a little bit more difficult when the weather got colder because we were inside instead of we could spread out outside and be a lot further out, or further separated. So that would probably be the only thing that I would think that kind of hindered us just a little bit. So,
kind of just using the right equipment, and you gotta do more research about it than you actually think you do need to do.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That the only way to get a project done, like the big golf holes we're doing, is to actually help with your team.
I would say just one little point on that. One thing that's kind of hindered us just a little bit is that we don't have really a set up shop. So we're bringing in drills and sometimes on our part having things ready to go, not having a classroom set up because we really can't do it in there. So having the right drills, the right drill bits, having things charged and stuff like that has been difficult. And the groups have done a really good job. Sometimes, I tell them, hey, be patient, because we're going to, I've got to work with this group for a little bit. And then sometimes a group gets left out. And it's, that's been the only, challenge on my part is kind of getting around to every group and having enough supplies that every group can be working on it. So it's been fun though.